those who I've not had in class yet, my name is Leah. I'm the English language assistant here. Today I'm going to talk about my trip to Glacier National Park, which is a national park in the United States. So we'll see how this goes. All right. So I went to Glacier National Park with my dad at the end of August this year. We traveled from Nashville, Tennessee, where I'm from, to the national park in Montana. We made the drive in 3 days, taking turns driving. The drive took 29 hours total. Our car was completely packed full of food, camping gear, and hiking supplies. So this is where we started our trip, and this is where we ended our trip in Montana. It took 29 hours to drive that far. We were in the park for 5 days. We did 4-day hikes, all between 12 to 14 miles long, which is between 19 and 22 kilometers each hike. My friend Nick works at the park, and he helped us plan what hikes to do. We mostly camped while we were there, and it was cold at night, so we had to bundle up to stay warm. We cooked our food on a camp stove or over a bonfire. So this is kind of a bad picture on here, but this is a camping spot we stayed at. And this is our camp stove where we were cooking at night. The first hike we did was along a lake called Bowman Lake. It rained a bit that morning, but cleared up by the afternoon for the hike back. So this is a picture of Bowman Lake once the rain had stopped in the afternoon. The next hike we did, we did this the next day. It started in a valley. This is kind of where we started. And it went up over a ridge line. So we hiked up this mountain right here. And then descended into another valley on the other side of this mountain. So this is what it looked like on the other side. The hike was called Sayi Pass. And it was very windy and cold at the top of the mountain. So when we were up here, it was hot down here in the valley. And when we got to the top, it was very cold and windy. On the third day, we did a hike that did not have an established trail. Instead, we followed a goat path up a mountain to an alpine lake, over a ridge and down to a glacial lake. So this was the hike up. That's me. And then this is the alpine lake at the top of the mountain. And then we hiked down to this lake. This is me and my dad. And this is a glacial lake. So it's formed with glacial waters. It's very blue. Our last hike was my favorite. We started before sunrise because it is a popular hike. And we wanted to get to the top before the other hikers. The hike was called Grinnell Glacier. It is one of the last remaining glaciers in the park. Originally, there were about 125 glaciers, and today only about 25 glaciers remain. So this is at the bottom of the hike, and we started hiking up during sunrise.